Will you give a take on the DoorDash discourse? What's the DoorDash discourse? Here's an overview. Okay. Why are people so weird about DoorDash? Because it is exploitation. The business model does not function without massively underpaying workers, most of whom live in poverty. Habituated yourself to using DoorDash to moral sickness. Okay. Restaurant employees are never exploited. LOL. Leave disabled people alone. People are trying to survive the best way they can, and you're relegating us to frozen dinners, as if everyone's diet can tolerate them. As if histamines and frozen food don't trigger autoimmune responses. What the fuck are we talking about? Does anyone else think it's upsetting that food is currently considered a luxury item? That we're being told to just eat cereal and frozen dinners? I'm feeling a type of way about that. Guaranteeing, 1000% guarantee that every single person posting anything like this weighs at least 250 pounds, if it's not a troll post. They hate disabled people so much they're out here defending frozen food, a meal format that gained mainstream popularity as white women entered the workforce, while at the same time it became harder to support a family on one salary, so not having to cook meant more time for doing capitalism. DoorDash has, for many people, become a substitute for frozen meals despite being less convenient and radically more expensive. And a lot of frozen meals taste fine. Plenty of chain restaurants are actually serving that. People have depression and anxiety. Not everyone can just go to the grocery store and plan meals like this. It's not a planned meal. It's a meal you take out of the freezer. It's perfect for people who are not coping with their depression or anxiety. I wonder if we could build a system within a local community where we take shifts cooking the frozen food and sharing it. This might mitigate some of the distress it causes by being a recurring task. Distress that it causes by being a recurring task? Have we created a whole new set of mental illnesses to encapsulate being a lazy fat fuck? I'm sorry. What? That doesn't even make sense. Actually, what I just said doesn't make sense because I'm a fat person who probably wouldn't mind cooking over and over again. What are we talking about? DoorDash has for many people comes. The economics of groceries is what frustrates me. If I want a BLT, I must buy a whole loaf of bread, a pack of bacon, and a tomato, hoping my mayo hasn't expired. I want a proportionally priced kit to make 1 to 2 sandwiches as I end up throwing out so many leftover ingredients. Okay, hold on. There is a lot of retarded shit that's being posted in here. However, this is actually true. This must have been like 5 or 10 years. I don't even remember. At some point, I tried to buy stuff to make food instead of ordering out to save money. And then I got richer, and I was like, fuck this. I thought it was fucking retarded because meal planning I was like, fuck, how the fuck do I get the right number of ingredients between me and whoever I'm dating to make sure we don't throw shit out, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Maybe it's an experience thing. And then I remember looking up, I remember later on I ordered those, the pre-made meal things. I don't remember what they were called. But I remember thinking that this has got to be like the biggest waste of fucking. Hold on, wait. I gotta type a message. Hold on, give me. The sorry, I remember when I was looking up like the impact, the environmental impact for when you order like the pre-made meal kits. Because in my mind, I'm thinking like it comes with dry ice. There's packaging for every meal. Somebody has to drop it off every week. This has to be the biggest waste of like it's got to be like the biggest waste of resources and greenhouse gases and everything in the fucking world. And when I was trying to Google around to read up on the impact, I was curious. Apparently, if you order individually wrapped food every week to your house, apparently the environmental impact on that is significantly better than buying groceries. Because apparently the average American household, I read this in multiple times, the average American household throws away 30 to 50% of what they buy in the grocery store. Which was an unbelievable number. Holy shit. So apparently, really planning this out is so that people are, it's not cheaper though, right? Probably not. Is that actually true, or is that just derived from the total amount of food waste to the U.S.? I don't know. I looked it up before, and I felt like it was. Although maybe it came from those sites that sell the individually wrapped meals, and they were just trying to say why it was better. I'm not sure. I thought restaurants throw a lot of food away too. They shouldn't be. I don't know how much, I can't speak to, I worked at a fast food restaurant and I worked at a diner. I don't know, in those two places, you shouldn't be throwing away a lot of food ever. That shouldn't be happening. Like, if you're throwing away tons, you're going to be getting in trouble. You said antinatalism is cringe. Can you expand on that? No, I won't, and I don't care. It's the most boring, edgy, pathetic, desperate, like depression-ridden loser fuck online debate shit. I'm not gonna argue with a bunch of people that like kill yourself. If you like, actually, like if you're like, oh, it's actually immoral to give birth to children because of the suffering. It's such a boring